As we've previously reported, it appears the gear maker will indeed be participating in G4.